Time for Coffee with Corey, brewed in part by Kroger.
Have you gone into the Google and seen the changes?
I have. I totally have.
Me too. I was like, what?
Yeah, as I was like, oh, let me go check this. And
Yeah.
Totally. So we're going to get to that right now. So good morning and good morning, everyone. So another country has entered the chat when it comes to the President of the United States signing an executive order to change the name of Gulf of Mexico. Well, the Mexican government says it is waiting to hear from Google after the request that the tech company fully restore the name of Gulf of Mexico to the Google Maps service. As it stands, the Gulf appears in Google Maps as Gulf of America within the United States and as Gulf of Mexico within Mexico. The tech giant sent a letter to Mexican leaders saying that they have no plans to make any further changes. In response, Mexico's president says they may take legal action. Mexico has actually more jurisdiction over the Gulf than the U.S. has and is threatening to sue Google if it does not change course. Google has agreed to a meeting, but there's no word when that will happen.
There's so many changes.
Don't we have other things to worry about?
Oh gosh, like air travel.
Let's just call it the Gulf. Let's just
The Gulf. The Gulf. Yeah, I think air travel should be like a #1 focus.
But how do you also explain to like my 12-year-old who is obviously studying so much stuff, right? And it's like, we're already like, when it comes to the planets, like what planets, right? The name of the planets, what planets are distinguished as a planet. And then you have the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of America. And it's like, do you just put both answers down now when you're filling out your map?
I'm just very
Maybe that's what
confused
I do.
about a lot of things right now. And I'm just trying to just stay centered.
Just put it all down.
You know, just trying to stay
Put it all down. Okay, our next story is pretty cool. It's a NASCAR story. A sequel to the 1990 NASCAR racing film Days of Thunder gets a backing from a former stock car driver. Well, NASCAR Hall of Famer Jeff Gordon says he has been in touch with, well, Tom Cruise, the star of the original movie, right? Back in November, the Hollywood Reporter stated Cruise had talked to Paramount about a follow-up to the movie. Of course, the original was a blockbuster, a summer blockbuster, but was largely criticized throughout the NASCAR industry for its exaggeration and overindulgence. Over the decades, the film has since become a cult favorite. Gordon says he wants Cruise to be part of the project somehow, some way. I think it talks about availability and what the shoot looks like and where it's shooting and how much he's going to get paid, and not like Tom Cruise. I think he's just wrapped up, was it Mission Impossible or whatever, that last part of it, so he might have some availability. You never know.
You know, it's like planes, trains. He needs trains now because he's done, you know, Top Gun with the plane, with the jets.
Yeah.
Now he did that.
NASCAR,
and
yeah.
now
So
he
it's
just
kinda
needs to get on a train.
There you go.
Get on a train. Because he runs. Do you see? Notice he
Look,
runs
he's
in
just
every
like-
movie.
Yes.
And he was in
I'm
a
like, I
firm
wanna
here
be
in
with-
Memphis.
But imagine like the production value. So the people who are either behind the drone or that dolly shot or the camera that keeps up with him, like talk about like your set packets, like, hey, this is what we're going to do today. And it's like, you're just running.
You're going to be running, Tom.
Kind of cool.
Just run, Tom. He's a good runner.
value is
Some
always
people
pretty cool.
look strange running. He does not.
Hey, he's getting stuff done.
It's one of his things.
Yeah. And finally, Memphis and barbecue are a match made in heaven, if you ask most folks. But what about Korean barbecue?
Yes.
Well, how about this? The Mid-South Korean Barbecue Festival is reportedly in the works for this spring. So according to Daily Memphian, Grind City Brewing Company has teamed up with the Memphis in May International Festival to host its first ever barbecue. First of its kind. Well, Memphis in May chose to honor South Korea during its 2025 festivities. The new multi-category judge cooking contest will feature local chefs, Korean restaurants, and barbecue cooking teams from around the region. The entry fee for teams starts at $150, and there will be 3 competition categories. You have pork, beef, and dumplings. The Mid-South Korean Barbecue Festival is set for Saturday, April 12th at noon. Okay.
This is genius.
That's awesome.
Absolutely
Can I be the
genius.
taste tester for the dumplings?
Hello. The
wanna do the
dumplings.
I want to do the dumplings.
They have a lot of food that is like similar to soul food. It's wild. They're like there's Korean fried chicken. I mean, it's really crazy if you just go into the cuisine. So it's fascinating. This is going to be great.
This is fantastic.
Hello. We're here for that.
Absolutely.
And we'll be right back.